Hey there guys, when we left you in the last video, we were heading to get ice cream for opening day at our local ice cream shop. And we are back. We're full of ice cream. I'm so full of ice cream. And now it's time to get back to work. I'm gonna plant the rest of my potatoes in grow bags for now because I only had time to double dig one bed. It takes a long time. We'll get to doing more eventually. Back at it. Even though we really both want to just lay in the sun and take a nap. Taylor said the oats are sprouting. Where are they?
It'll look pretty close.
It's like looking for four-leaf clovers. Oh, there's a slug on my knee.
Here, these are oats.
Yeah, oats. We are growing oats. They're very sparsely growing, but they're growing.
Yeah, it's like every 20th oat is probably growing, but
I mean, we didn't put them out in the best conditions, so. Wait, these are all oats.
Are they?
Yeah. You can tell by the way they're curled.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
That's all oats, babe.
Are these all oats?
Yeah.
I don't think these are oats.
Some of them are.
I don't believe that they got that big.
I don't think this is, but definitely this is.
Yeah.
You can see them. We're growing oats.
Bit more every time I cut down a tree wrong, so.
And don't die.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't died yet, so that's really,
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's Sunday. We are gonna do more garden work. I have my iced coffee. It's looking like it might start raining. Ricky's crazy. Sundays we like to kind of just do whatever we're feeling like doing. Like we still work on projects, but it's like less of a big project. We kind of just leisurely enjoy our day. I'm gonna go mulch the pathways and Taylor's gonna start working on mulching the cedar trees that he cut down. And then I'll probably help him, and then who knows what we're gonna do after that. Good morning. It's Monday. I actually took this morning off because last week was just such a busy week for me work-wise, and I really needed a little bit of extra time. So I decided to sleep in just slightly because I wasn't really feeling great last night. Yesterday I ended up getting this entire, like the entire main pathways of the garden, so like underneath all the trellises, these two pathways under here and under that one. It was a lot of mulch. Taylor made a bunch more out of the two cedars that we took down, and he still has a lot to do, but it's looking pretty darn good if I say so myself. I'll show you this view so you can actually see it. You can see my coffee over there. We kind of got this part all mulched up. This was like brambles and stuff before right here, so he had driven the lawnmower over it a bunch of times, and it's now like kind of like a rough mulch, so it's kind of easier to walk on. You can see there's still some big sticks and stuff, but we don't have any garden beds here, and it has such a nice view of the garden. We decided that it would be a really good little spot for our fire pit, so we've been wanting to have a fire, and we were planning on doing it this weekend, but this weekend was like insanely windy. Since I have the morning off, I decided I am going to set up our little campfire area. We probably won't have one tonight, but I'm thinking like later in the week, Friday, we might have one. So our fire pit's over there right now. We've just kind of been moving it out of the way as I make garden beds. So I'm gonna move it over here. Also, something happened that I never really expected to happen to me, and I don't know why, but I was like, I'm never gonna lose my coffee in the garden. It happened yesterday. I left my coffee in the garden. Not that I lost it, I just completely forgot about it, and I had to come back out once it was dark and get it. That was a garden first for me, and I'm not really sad about it. I have a garden big enough to forget my coffee in. I think I found the perfect spot for it. It's gonna be like really pretty view, whether you're facing down towards the orchard and like the sun setting, or just looking at the garden in general. So let me show you what it looks like from that point of view. You'll have to pretend that there's a fire and that it's nighttime, but I am a big fan of this view and I could stare at this all day long. Okay, now I am gonna go do a project that we've been putting off for weeks. But I told Taylor I'd get it done today because he just really doesn't want to do it, and I have the morning off, so I figured I will happily get it done for him. It's nothing fun, but not all projects around here are gonna be fun. Oh, hey Ricky, you get to help me clean the carport finally. This is like easy access dumping zone for everything, especially since there's not a vehicle in it right now. Which there needs to be because he needs to fix his car that he's been putting off for like weeks at this point. So I'm gonna try and get it as cleared out as I can. Again, not the most fun and exciting project, but it's done. I'm sure this will be filled with leaves by the time Taylor gets home because the wind is blowing. I'm gonna call it a win. I am feeding the kitties right now, and then we are going to head back outside and finish our fill dirt today. I am so sick of thinking about it. I want it to be done, and we're doing it today. We just need like a little bit more up there. My plan is to plant dahlia tubers up there because they'll be in like a dedicated spot that I know I can like dig them up. I also have ranunculus that really need to go out. They're fully sprouted. They're all like 5 inches tall. More tiring than it seems like it would be. I just noticed some things were getting nibbled on. So we officially have our first harvest from the garden that's not greens. We have 2 little radishes. I've never eaten a raw radish, so I think I might have to taste these because they're so small, like they're not worth cooking. Might as well taste her. Last weekend when Taylor and I were working in the garden, we were kind of looking around and talking about which plants are going where, and we realized we didn't really have a good dedicated space for flowers, even though I planned to mix them in. I had a partial day off earlier this week. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little shady right now, but I tilled a whole new plot just for flowers. And tonight I am going to plant my ranunculus in there. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed that I even got these to sprout, but they've been sprouted for like a couple weeks and I want to get them in the ground. This is what I was afraid was going to happen. Ranunculus mold really easily. So I'm just surprised that didn't happen to every single one. Okay, I just have to water these guys now. I have my trusty watering can. Sorry, this is kind of heavy. While I am doing this, I might as well give you an update on the well. Alright, I've decided I'm going to just show you because it might make more sense. Maybe somebody can offer some advice. Oh yeah, we also had to break into our house yesterday. We took Ricky to the vet and neither of us grabbed a key. So Taylor had to try and get it through the window, and we broke the window. So that's cool. All right, so this part down here is all good, like this whole section, even like sealed in there good. This actual part seems okay, but the fitting that was inside of it is what broke off. So you can see this like rough edge right there and this tape that was on it. It's stuck in there and it's threaded on both of them. But there was like a fitting this tall on here that completely corroded away. So that's what we're dealing with. Can't get this out of here. And Taylor tried using like a pick and heating it and whatnot, but yeah. So we're gonna have to buy a whole new one of at least this guy. Hello, happy Saturday. It is someone's birthday today. He's 7. He's not supposed to be on the counter, but it's his birthday, so he can do whatever he wants. We've kind of had like a chill week around here. I did a lot Monday, but otherwise it's just been kind of working on stuff whenever I can. I've been working on a fun project that I'm going to tell you about in this video. But this morning was our first summer farmers market in our town, and we got a couple fun things. They were things that we actually planned on getting, and then we also got some surprises that I wasn't expecting and I'm pretty excited about. The first thing we got was 2 jars of honey, and the reason we got 2 jars of honey, we haven't even made it through our last jar, is because we have been researching and we have a little project we want to try. So we aren't planning on getting bees until next year because we just have so much else going on, as much as I would like to get them. So that's in next year's plans. We figured while we wait, we'll support some local friends and we want to try and make mead. So we bought some of the supplies to do it. It's really hands-off. We figured we might as well try it out. Use local honey to do so. We're gonna start out trying to make 2 gallons of it. We want to do 1 plain, just like honey mead, and 1 probably blueberry, I would assume, some sort of berry. So that's the plan for those. And then we have a lot of wood cutting boards, as you can see. They're kind of just like not the nicest, but they're getting like dried out and in rough shape. So I wanted to get some beeswax bars to melt and mix with coconut oil so I can season the cutting boards, and I want to do the same thing with all of our wooden utensils because they're all kind of in rough shape. I need to take you outside to show you the other stuff we got. Someone had these massive rosemary plants, a solid foot tall, so I'm pretty happy about those. I got 2. They're cheaper than they are at Walmart and they're huge. Sorry, it's really windy out here. We decided to check out the local nursery, and I've been looking for lavender because I want to start a little cottage garden with herbs in it, and they had these thick little lavender plants for $5, and that's how much they are at Walmart. These look way nicer and way bushier, so they smell amazing. Lemon thyme. These are things I don't have seeds for. I did manage to germinate, I think, 4 lavender plants, so I have 4. I wasn't able to get any rosemary to germinate, so maybe next year. And then this, I thought this would be really good in tea, so this is pineapple sage, and it smells amazing. We picked up a hummingbird feeder. I need to make some of the sugar water to put in it, but this was like $10 at Lowe's. Decided I wanted to try and put that pineapple sage in some sun tea, so we're making sun tea. Okay, we're downstairs. You see our giant pile of boxes back there. Those need to get broken down to be able to use outside. But this area has sort of become an absolute disaster. Most of my plants are outside, other than the peppers. And I am not gonna call this a failure, but you guys, I am ridiculously behind on starting seeds. I think it's the fact that I have to start soil blocks and then also put the seeds inside of them. And that's just like a mental block. I can't force myself to do it. We have too much else that I want to do outside that I'm like just avoiding it. I decided I'm just going to take all these little pots that I have, fill them with soil, and sow my seeds in those because I haven't even started my tomatoes yet, and those needed to be started a while back. So it's fine. It'll get done. Things are just gonna be a little late, but that was to be expected with everything we're doing this year, and it's okay. Okay, let's clean up before we start. A few minutes ago, when I was upstairs showing you the farmer's market haul stuff, I mentioned that I was working on a project that was really fun and I wanted to share it with you guys. So while I fill these up, I'm going to tell you about it. I don't think that I have mentioned this in a YouTube video, but Taylor's dad is getting married next week, like the first week of April, and we will be heading out of town for that. So Taylor's mom's coming to babysit the kitties, and we're leaving early in the week. That means I'm not going to be able to film a vlog for you guys for next week because we're going to be gone the majority of the week. And even if I were able to film it, I probably wouldn't have time to edit it. So I was thinking, you know, I don't have time to do a vlog. I don't want to miss an upload day because YouTube likes you to be consistent. And I like sharing things with you guys. So I don't really want to film while we're on our trip because I would like to just kind of enjoy our time, and it's going to be like a forced relaxation. And I think we could probably use that at this point because we've been so busy just with everything we've been doing. And our 6-month anniversary at Calico Cow Acres is coming up in like a week and a half, and it's 2 days after next weekend's video goes out. So I figured, why not do a fun little compilation video for you guys of just like our first 6 months here. And I have been working on that all week. It's taking so long, but it's really, really cool to watch, and it's fun for me to like look back and see how far we've come. It's kind of like a time-lapse compilation video of our first 6 months here on the farm and all the stuff that we've done, and also a little bit, the first part of the video is kind of like how we got here and showing you guys the like wild journey that it took to get here, because I didn't really get to document that while it was happening since it was such a chaotic time and we didn't really have any plans. So you'll get the full story of like basically our entire last year and how we got to this point. I hope you guys like it because it might be one of my most favorite videos I've made so far. It's taken me longer than any other video I've ever edited because I had to like find all these pictures and videos and whatnot, but I'm quite excited about it. I think it's going to be a super cool memory to have, and it's really it's empowering and like exciting for me to like look back and see how much we've accomplished in just 6 months here. So it gets me motivated to do more. If I do a video for our 1 year, it will have our first chickens in it and building the chicken coop because we're starting that as soon as we get back from the Bahamas. I'm so excited. No vlog next weekend, but you'll still have something fun to watch from us. All right, we have one last exciting project to do this weekend. Are you excited?
Yeah.
He's just here for moral support because he injured himself earlier today, so I'll be digging the holes. You want to tell everybody what we're doing?
Planting elderberry trees.
We're planting the first thing in our orchard ever, so this is exciting. We'll have to tell Adam we're planting his elderberries.
Are they different varieties?
Yes. I think that one's John's. Rocks.
Real creative with the names, huh?
hope these just don't get eaten by deer by tomorrow morning.
I mean, yeah, to us, they just look like sticks, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Who knows?
Hopefully the deer think the same thing.
Hopefully they're not just like, delicious new snack.
Yeah, like, oh, that stick looks good.
That's a new stick out there. This one's like twice the size of this one. Okay, they're all planted and we're gonna go ice this thumb and have dinner.
It feels worse than it looks.
It looks really bad under that band-aid. But yeah, so our orchard is officially started. Yay! I think we're gonna be done for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you, well, we won't see you next week, but you'll see a video next week. We'll be in the Bahamas. You're good. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.